Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Now he's past the 25. Tyreek Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Short pickup to their own 31. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got it first to begin the fray. Play action now. Allen. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Allen gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess. Even when you're the biggest consistent baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Allen on third down. Lays out left side and gets it. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Again, Allen to the air. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Half 85, half 85. Ready.
Here's a design run. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Allen on third and short. Throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. He'll go quickly to the right. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Achane up the middle. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's at the 30. Makes the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. Here he goes. And this one does not go far.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Richardson now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Richardson. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short to the 35.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's downfield. He's got it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Caught in the comeback route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
On 1st down, Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 32. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Grant tapped it in to pick it off.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Crack all 80.
Richardson from his own end zone. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. He throws deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. This drive will start inside the 25. To the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They send the tight end in motion. 1st down throw for Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Allen. In trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Has some daylight through the 40. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a popular favorite.
And Bills get to him. He's brought down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Allen on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Bills with a punt team out there. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing now, Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Connecting on a slant. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Doing a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Bills 9.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. As this at the 6. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Dolphins piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to Step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love it, Joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone. Almost everything else we got here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
trying this one up the gut. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. That's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's the backup. First throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lower the deficit they face.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bills 16.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the shotgun will give it to Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 5 on the play. And he's getting first down Miami.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Achane from the pistol. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Richardson. Throws the right, finds Waddle. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A pickup of 17. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. He's running with it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Richardson back to throw. That's another quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. In each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Richardson on 3rd. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Working on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Dude, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep going. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid, this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. To the air, following that pick six. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got his man, Shakir has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Sign quarterback run here. And he has this down to the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Time looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own
1st and 10 from the 32. They're going to pass it here. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his back. Achane. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. And this is going to be down. It looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Achane again. Keeps on moving into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare was spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a vital, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. Was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, You try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of man.